And today I'm here to give you the 7 secrets, the 7 life secrets for females over 40. Are you sick and tired of everything in your life being out of control? Are you constantly being pulled in different directions? And do you realise that you're not alone? You can get your life back in balance and you can take control. Now, in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to show you how to get control back over your life so that you're not constantly stressed about everything that's on your plate, preventing you from doing what you want to do and being the woman you really want to be. Now, this training is for you if you're a woman over the age of 40, if you're busy, try that again. This training is for you if you're a woman over the age of 40. If you're busy, maybe running a household, managing a family, going out to work, or even doing a combination of all three. If you're constantly feeling stressed, rushed, and a step behind where you should be. If you know that you should be taking better care of yourself, you should be eating better and exercising, but you just don't know where to start. And if you want some help in getting things under control and getting some order and organisation back in your life. Hi, I'm Pauline Delaney, and I'm a woman over 40. So let me begin by telling you a bit about myself. Importantly, let me tell you about what I'm not. I'm not a dietitian, a fitness expert, personal trainer, or a nutritionist. I don't have a degree in food technology, psychology, and I'm not a doctor. However, I am an optometrist for the past 25 years. So I've spent all of my adult life working in the health field. I have a lot of experience in dealing with a variety of different people. And I've seen people from all walks, spanning an age range from virtually 0 to 100. Men, women, children, you name it. And in my professional career, I've dealt with many different personalities and problems. I've definitely had a lot of experience helping people find out what's troubling them and working towards a solution. So whether it's a pair of glasses or contact lenses or a strategy to cope with sore eyes or headaches, I've dealt with a wide range of difficult situations. And outside of work, I'm a busy mother of 4 children, ranging in age from 10 to 19. So I have 1 at primary school, 2 at high school, and 1 out in the big wide world. And I try to keep the household running smoothly with daily and weekly chores assigned to each child. I have a menu planner in place, and I've streamlined as many of our household tasks as possible. I've been happily married for 24 years and have been working part-time for the past 20 years. And I've always been interested, really interested in health and fitness. So I'm an avid reader of cookbooks, fitness books, weight loss books, and I've spent many an hour scouring the internet looking for websites to help me in my endeavours. Whether it's the best and quickest and most effective workout or a menu plan for the family that'll be healthy, easy to prepare and get that all-important tick of taste approval by everyone, I've done it all. So I've always had a lot of balls in the air at once, trying to juggle everything and make it work. And I've always been very conscious of how I look and feel, and I'm keen to be as healthy, fit and vibrant as I can be. So how do we fit all this together? How can we deal with all the balls in the air we're juggling and stop them from falling down and crushing us? In short, how do we deal with life and win? Well, that's what I'm here today to help you with. There are 7 steps that will help you deal with the chaos of a life packed with organising children, work, chores, nutrition, exercise, and will help you win. So let's show you the 7 secrets that will make life that much easier and happier for you. So secret number 1 is dealing with food sensitivities and intolerances and how this can help you lose weight. Let's dive right in. So I recently interviewed Caroline Sutherland. Now, Caroline is a medical intuitive, she's an author, a radio host, and she's a leader in the fields of nutrition and energy medicine. While she was working as a physician's assistant many years ago as an allergy technician, she began to receive intuitive impressions about the patients, an experience which groomed her to become one of the most sought-after medical intuitives today. And in her book, The Body Knows, she talks a lot about food sensitivities and intolerances and how they impact people's health, weight, and well-being. And particularly, she explains how people can have problems with their weight because of these food sensitivities or allergies. When you have food sensitivities, your body recognizes these substances as foreign invaders. And when this happens, your immune system mobilizes histamine and causes swelling or inflammation and fluid retention as a result of this histamine reaction. And this fluid is stored in the tissue. Now, histamine is a substance that's released by the immune system to protect the heart and body from the allergic substance. The key is to identify the foods that you have a sensitivity to, eliminate them for a short period of time, and let the immune system calm down and stop initiating these histamine reactions. There'll almost certainly be an improvement in symptoms by avoiding the common foods to which you are allergic. So there are a few common food sensitivities that you can exhibit, and they almost always occur from foods you consume on a daily basis. So take a look at it every day. Does this include milk, yogurt, cheese or ice cream? These are all dairy products. And dairy products are the most common allergen. And people who are sensitive to dairy may have a reaction when they consume these. So some of the common reactions people can have are gas, bloating, stomach cramps, weight gain, puffy eyes, and sinus and respiratory infections. So I'd like all of you to take a minute to just write down or even just think about any dairy products that you've eaten today. What did you have for breakfast this morning? Maybe cereal with milk, fruit and yogurt. And how did you feel after breakfast this morning? Did you experience any of these unpleasant symptoms after eating dairy products today? Now, the second most common allergen is wheat. Wheat can be found in flour products like bread, pasta, cereals and so on, and they can cause problems with joint stiffness, with arthritis, can cause you to feel tired and exhausted, puffiness, fluid retention, poor absorption, bowel problems, and even may cause you to feel a bit heavy and sore in your feet and ankles. So have a think. Did you have toast this morning? Or a sandwich for lunch? Maybe some pasta for dinner? Now, another common food sensitivity, as well as your dairy, your milk, yogurt and cheese, your wheat, bread, pasta, cereals, corn is another one. And this is often found in packaged foods. It's usually a factor in people with weight issues. Sugar is a big one. Chocolate, caffeine, soy, and of course nuts, eggs, tuna, etc. So there are many other common food allergies: potatoes, citrus fruits, shellfish, and some spices even. And unfortunately, some are allergic to the very substance that they're craving. You may have an addiction to a certain food which your body can't process well. If you avoid these substances for a full week, you'll definitely notice a dramatic difference in your symptoms. Sugar is one of the main substances people are addicted to, and in fact you often crave sugar if you're not consuming enough protein. So particularly vegetarians can find this. When you consume sugar, the pancreas releases insulin for wanting more and more sugar, almost as if the mechanism can't be turned off. food sensitive people can actually crave the foods to which they're allergic. Of course, identifying a food sensitivity is only part of the problem. How are you going to manage if you're sensitive to wheat, for example? What can you eat? Wheat's in so many different foods. But don't fear, there are lots of things you can substitute. Rice, potatoes, rye bread, sweet potatoes, millet, amaranth and quinoa, which are some of the slightly more unusual grains that are available nowadays, and even buckwheat is another one. So you should avoid wheat as much as possible for 30 days. After this, you may introduce wheat on an occasional basis, like every 5th day. And this process is called rotation, which is a procedure avoiding the overexposure of a food or substance, which helps to prevent the body from becoming allergic or sensitive to that substance. You may also find that it's helpful if you can avoid oats and barley for the first 30 days, as these contain gluten, which may also cause a sensitivity. Now, what about dairy? How are you going to cope without milk and cheese? This is a bit easier, as dairy products are usually something that you choose to eat rather than wheat, which is so rampant in foods and can be harder to avoid. So you can use some milk alternatives like hemp milk, rice milk, almond milk, goat's milk cheese, or even sheep's milk cheese. So once you've identified all your food allergies and sensitivities and you've eliminated them for about 30 days, you should already feel much lighter, less bloated, and more energetic and vibrant. Move us on to secret number 2. And secret number 2 is getting control of your hormones. Menopause and belly fat are 2 major issues that can cause problems for women after the age of 40. And if we can get these under control, we can put smiles on a lot more faces. Now, Sam Bowpatrick recently spoke to me in a fantastic interview dealing with just these issues. Now, she is a naturopath. She deals with menopause and belly fat, and she's Australia's leading female hormone expert. She's written a book called Beauty and the Beast Within. And in her book, she explains that one of the hormonal causes of belly fat in women is high testosterone. Now, hormones are very important in lifestyle and health, and they respond to what we're doing in our life. They're markers or indicators that things may be out of whack with our lifestyle. Hormones are the system that the body uses to carry messages around the body. And people who have the right balance of hormones generally have a very balanced life. Whereas those who have too much of certain hormones generally have something in their life that they're not doing enough of, or they're doing in excess. So in order to lose belly fat, the top 3 things to do are to eat right, exercise, and importantly, hormones balanced. And this is an area that's often neglected. Eating right and exercising is the usual stock standard answer people give when asked about how to deal with belly fat. But dealing with our hormones can often be ignored. This can have a huge impact. Stress can really cause you, women in particular, to hold on to your belly fat. And in order to gain a flat tummy, you must be prepared to do all 3 components. So getting the eating plan right, exercising effectively for fat loss, and dealing with the many causes of stress in our busy lives. So you really need to make a commitment and put the excuses aside. How many of you take time out every day to simply sit quietly and relax, even for just 5 minutes? This can be so beneficial both to your fat loss efforts and also to all the other aspects of your life. Yet I wonder how many of you actually answered yes just then. Who'll commit right now to setting aside just 5 minutes for the next week to sit quietly? 5 minutes each day for the next week to sit quietly, breathe deeply, and simply focus on relaxing and releasing the tension your body's holding on to. See if you can make that commitment right now. Now, the 3 main hormones in women are estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. Testosterone is a sex hormone. It makes us feel good. It's responsible for sex drive. It helps us with muscle mass, muscle tone, and energy levels.